that shape on the screen today. Hey! Grab your friends, 'cause it's time to play. Hey! Spiky hair or a giant cape, tiny tail or a monster shape, squinty eyes in a mask so bright, hit the buzzer if you know it's right. Guess that shadow, call it out loud. Is it hero, sidekick, villain from the crowd? Guess that shadow, point at the glow. If you think you've got it, shout it, let us know. Bendy ears on a mystery head, stretchy arms reaching off the edge, big round shoes on a jumping blur. Could be him, could be him, could be her. Guess that shadow.
Well, I'm watching the stream and I can't hear you on the stream either. Hello, Outcast. You sound kind of like a dolphin, like Flipper. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Please stand by.
Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Oh, I
Alpha.
hear you now.
Okay, I unplugged my mic and plugged it back in, so that seems to have worked. I don't know what happened there. Hey, Pilfer! Yes, it's a cross stream. Just don't cross your streams. And no, we're not doing She-Ra characters, just the original character, original cartoon for He-Man and the 2002. I hope we get a face reveal today. For who? Me or Alpha?
Yeah, for who?
You got my face. You got my lovely face, yeah.
Grade A Canadian.
Okay, it says do voiceover Alpha for Kung Fu when you can hear me.
Kung Fu Cross.
Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Aha. So tonight we have, of course, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe characters from the original series and the 2002 series. In honor of the movie, which I went to see on Tuesday, and it was all right, but not the best. Now, did you grow up watching He-Man at all, Alpha?
I caught it a few times, but it didn't really interest me that much. My brother and I went to the theater to watch the movie, but he kept falling asleep. So he would always say, I want to go watch He-Man. I want to go watch He-Man, because he never finished the movie.
The original movie? Or the He-Man
Yeah,
and She-Ra and
in
the Secret of
87.
the Sword?
Oh, no, at the theater in
Yeah.
87.
Yeah, that was the movie that came to theaters in...
No, not the cartoon.
Oh,
Dolph
the live
Lundgren.
action. Well,
Yeah, he
that...
would actually call my aunt He-Man because she was the one who took us to it.
That's not your real life face. That's your avatar. Oh, that's Alpha's avatar. This is my real life face. Okay, so of course we're waiting till 15 after, unless we have enough participants. I believe we have 2 participants at the moment, but we don't know whether anybody else it will be. Well, who else is showing up? So, do you think you're ready for tonight? Who thinks they're ready to be able to pick out He-Man characters for tonight? Oh, Fitzchozo's here.
Grade school.
Pilfer Pop,
Chozo.
will you be participating? I just want to make sure. Will you be trying to guess these? Outcast says hi, Fizz. Chozo says hi, everybody.
Hello, Fizz. Oh, was Pilfer Pup Cartoons talking about my face?
I don't know. I don't know whose face he was talking about. He could be joking around and saying me, talking about me, of course.
Oh, you're wearing a mask this whole time.
Yeah.
You're actually mad like Kruger. We knew it. It was all a front.
Fitzchozo says, I don't know. I can't. I'm at work and I'm driving home over the next couple hours. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll wait for another few minutes. We'll wait to the quarter after mark to see if anybody else shows up then. Well, I'd say I'm sorry to hear that you're at work, but, you know, being at work is a good thing. I was technically out of work for about a month, but I'm back to work at my old job that I was at for like over a year. So he had to shut down for a week. I'm just here to let everybody know I have a new video. You're not participating? Haha, no, I'm just teasing Cross. Just Josh and him just playing around. Couple boys touching tips. Just a couple old buds having a ham. Okay.
Wait, what?
I have no idea about all that, but I'm not even sure I want to know. Okay, Fitzjoseph's going. He's not going to participate. There.
Whoa!
It's like the first.
Going to win.
The first 5 are like easy. I think anybody who's not even watched the show could get them.
Yeah, just share it with a friend or something. Hey, you can win prizes.
No, you can win points to
points to cash in for prizes.
Yeah.
You get free stuff. I'll even do a sketch.
Ooh. Sounds sketchy.
It is very, very sketchy.
How many points do they need to get a sketch from you?
Oh, just the same as the one from you.
Okay, well, we have 12. Yeah.
You can get a sketch from the host or the co-host.
Yeah. Well,
I
300
won't send you any
point.
comics.
Yeah, 300 points gets you a digital commission, where 750 points will get you a traditional.
I'm down with that. I don't mind mailing people art.
Yeah, but of course for you that would only be within the U.S. Probably.
Oh, yeah, greater U.S. too.
Yeah,
Maybe
unless
Puerto
they, of
Rico.
course,
Puerto Rico.
as I say, unless of course they want to pay the shipping. If they're outside of the U.S. or Canada, but for you, it's just they want to pay the shipping if they're outside of.
Yep. 300 points. Get a digital commission or a chance or of a character of your choice. Nothing crude.
And
Crude.
seven
What is
fifty points get a traditional commission on 8.5 by 11. Well, I was just going like a sheet of printer paper mailed to
Oh,
you
I'll try to
by.
some fancy paper.
Yeah, well, I upgraded to 9 by 12
Card
myself
stock.
because that's what I have, and it's slightly better.
Yeah, I'll put it on card stock. Really nice paper. Will make a sound when you like wave it in the air. It'll sound like that.
Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care.
What? No one can see me do that. I don't have my camera on.
They can't even really see me do it, and I got my camera on.
Got 2 minutes.
Well, for me, it's 3 minutes. It says 7:12 at the moment, so.
Oh, you're on Canadian time.
Or you're just on somehow fast forward. We know you're in the future. You're now. It's confirmed you're a minute in the future.
Yeah. Well, I'm a minute in the future, but I live in Texas, so we ride horses everywhere. So, One foot in the past, one in the future.
It's where the past, present, and future collide.
Indeed.
I thought that was the Canadian Shield.
What? That sounds like Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Well, Canadian Shield, man like Cougar, is from the past. His suit's from the future. And they're all in the present. So it's the past, the present, and the future colliding. Hey, Metal.
That's pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, you just walked everywhere. Honestly, everything in my city, like the core of everything is just like, it's probably 2 miles away, but when you drive, it's so hot that even walking those 2 miles feels like you're walking forever, even though it's probably like 10 to 15 minutes.
Pilfer Pup says, Texas, I'm in Austin. We should get a drink sometime.
I don't drink. I'm a good Christian man.
You don't
I'm a
drink
dry
water?
town. Wait, we're not dry town anymore. Oh no, I just absorb it.
You
there's enough
you don't
moisture in
drink
the air, I just-
you don't drink juice or pop or some other liquid that's not alcoholic.
I survive off the humidity in the air. I just absorb it.
Well, Metal used to live in Texas. He no longer there. He was from the Dallas Fort Worth area, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we've encountered each other. We've been in each other's presence. We've been in the same room together and didn't know it. Oh yeah,
Pilfer
10
says,
miles.
bro,
That's a long
nights
way.
later, like how sound. Oh my gosh. I've heard you speak, Pilfer. No, you don't.
Ooh,
Ah,
it's
Metal
cultural
says
appropriation.
everything in Texas is forever away, but I'd still walk like 10 miles in the summer if I needed to get somewhere. Yeah,
That's a good
I'm
point.
that way a lot too where I am.
It's
Anyways,
like when you talk to someone online, it's like, "Hey, you're both in Texas. Maybe you could meet." And it's like, "Oh yeah, we're like 6 hours away from each other."
that'd be like here in Ontario too.
Mhm.
Actually, it could be
Welcome,
more
warriors.
like in Ontario. It could be more like, oh, you're both in Ontario. Maybe you could meet. Yeah, we're like 12 hours away from each other. We're 23
Gotta find a
hours away
midway
from
point.
each other. From where I live in Ontario, to get outside of Ontario, if we're going west, it takes like
Mhm.
24 hours.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like a friend of mine said, "Yeah, we drove to California and like half the trip was just trying to get out of Texas." Okay,
Metal says
617.
Dallas Fort Worth was my stomping grounds for 30 years. Anyways,
Yep.
it is that time. It is 16 minutes after the hour of 7 for me. I know it's like 16 minutes after 6 for you, and who knows for
Mhm.
everybody else. But, so that means it's time to get this show on the road.
Mhm.
So, do you think.
Welcome, warriors of
Go ahead.
Eternia. This is the Silhouette game, where every shadow hides a hero, a villain, or a monster from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Chat, get ready. Your quest to guess begins now.
Okay. So, will everybody have the power to guess? We'll find out. Round 1 now. And we forgot to take off the silhouette game title. Luckily, it didn't interfere too much. Puffer Pup says, dang excuses. You didn't want to hang out. You could have just said cheese. Should have just said cheese.
I've only been to Austin once, and that was for AkiCon around New Year's in 2014. I was to meet Brat Swale and Lisa Ortiz. They were cool.
Uh,
They were voice actors.
Well, I think we only have one person in the chat that's actually participating, and he has said his answer, and that is Outcast. He is saying, He-Man! And but Metal says, well,
Hmm.
technically, I lived in the Waco area during college, but I was back in the Dallas Fort Worth on weekends often enough that I could still count it. Yeah.
Oh,
Pilfer Pup
you're on.
says, Yoshi. It's Yoshi. I know it.
Oh, well,
Um,
anything's possible.
it's not possible when we're doing He-Man and not Mario.
Oh, I guess not.
So, it looks like Outcast is definitely a master of this round.
Good work, Outcast.
Metal says, I used to go to Austin area often. Had family down there. Cool.
My brother almost got beat up in Austin. We're walking to the convention from the La Quinta Inn Hotel, and we walked down like 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th Street, and when we were passing by Coyote Ugly Bar, like some drunk guy was like yelling at my brother, hey, come here. Look at me while I'm talking to you. And my brother just ignored him and kept walking. And we were like, okay. I was like, whoa, that guy tried to fight my brother for no reason. And then I told him when we got to the hotel, and he was like, really? Oh, okay.
Puff for Pup said, you say that yet both He-Man and Mario are in Fortnite, so maybe it's a Fortnite silhouette version today. Nope. It's not. Anyways, let's see whether we've mastered round 1. Will we be able to master round 2? Do you think you know who this is? I never asked for the first one. I should have, but I think it's pretty obvious, this one.
Yeah, I believe I know who that is. Round 2, you got to keep it, fairly simple.
Outcast is saying Skeletor. And since he's the only one here answering, do you believe he's right?
I agree. I believe he's right.
Well, we're down to the bare bones, and it is Skeletor. Looks
Cool.
like Outcast is going to be cleaning up tonight.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why Fizz couldn't show up.
Oh, Fizz just... he said last week when they announced the topic that he wasn't going to really be here for it because he doesn't know it enough.
Oh. He gives up too easy. He needs to have more confidence.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, take people's answers that you think might be right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get yourself some extra points.
But yeah, you have to have confidence. You can't say, "Oh, nobody's gonna like this. I give up," or "Well, I'm not gonna get any answers, so I give up." You got a little effort into it. That's what makes it more, rewarding when you actually succeed.
Yeah. So
Unless you're defeated before you even start.
Anyways, yeah, Pilfer says, that looks like my World of Warcraft characters. Metal says, Rick showed me all these yesterday since I never play. I recognize more than half of them, but I only remembered the names of the first half, like the first half. So, let's see whether we can conjure up round 3. Hey, AJA, have you seen Netflix Grand Army and Sonic the Hedgehog 3? The Grand Army, no, but Hedgehog 3, I think I have, yeah.
Well, I bought it for Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it yet. I've been too busy trying to organize all the things I'm supposed to do. I really want to watch Sonic 3, though. I enjoy 1 and 2. I like 2 a lot.
Well, we have our answer for this round from Outcast. He is saying Man-at-Arms. Metal says He-Man has just too many forgettable side characters with silly names. I guess that's what I'm counting on tonight.
Well, it was made in reverse. They make the toys first, then they make the cartoon.
Anybody can participate if you think somebody has the right answer. It's just trying to guess the silhouette. So I'm not sure whether AGA you want to participate or not. You can
get points.
You can get points. First person to get the right answer gets 3 points. Second, 2 points. Last person, 1. And then you can trade them in for various things.
Mhm.
Grand Army is a Netflix series. It's like Netflix Euphoria. Okay.
I don't know what Euphoria is. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I think me too. Unless Metal
Mhm.
knows. He can say something in the chat.
Well, it's been a while. Any more answers? Anyone?
No, not yet. I'm just giving AJA a chance. And if you think somebody has the right answer in the chat, more than feel free to snag it, for lack of a better way of saying it.
Mhm. Bob
Copy.
Snagit. Mhm.
Well, I don't think uh because if Fury came first before Grand Army. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't think AGA is gonna answer for this. Like I said, Outcast says this is Man at Arms. Do you agree? Disagree?
I agree.
And you all manned up. This is Man at Arms Duncan from the 2002 series of He-Man.
Mhm. He's dunking on him. Nothing but net. Good work.
Metal says, I've heard good things about Euphoria, but I would rather watch the original Israeli version than the American adaptation. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was a Israeli thing.
Hmm. I don't know. I get bored watching normal people do stuff. Unless it's a foreign film, kung fu movie or something. I don't know. They're just more fun to look at.
Well, we've Duncan round three into the thing. Thing. Will we be able to get number 4 at arms? Now, do you know who this is?
I think I know who it is, but I may be mistaken because this is like 2000X, as they call it, or the normal ones
2002,
at play.
2003.
Oh no, the fans call it X. It's cool though.
Okay, Google really needs to stop translating, or YouTube really needs to stop translating.
What it
Outcast
has to
put
translate?
Tila in the chat, spelling it slightly wrong with one E instead of two. And it translates it as bodies.
Ooh.
So, do you believe this is Tila?
Yes, I believe that is He-Man 20X, 2000X.
You can just say 2002.
No, I don't want to say 2. That's boring. Saying X is cool. It makes it mysterious.
Yeah, but it's not mysterious. We know.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's like,
like,
ooh, what does the X stand?
stands for 2. Maybe 3.
Yeah, but they don't know that. They don't know that though.
Who? The audience?
Yeah, now they do. You ruin the mystery.
Well, seeing as how I said I'm only pulling from 2002 and the original, I'm sure they would be able to figure out the X stood for 2 or 3.
Yeah, but if they ever do a Google search or something on He-Man or Masters of the Universe, they'll put in 2002 and won't find anything. They have to put in 2000X.
No, if you put 2002, you'll find something. I did.
Uh,
Anyways, yes, he is right. It is Tila. Metal says the first time I've heard of anyone call it He-Man 2000X. To be honest, I've always heard it. It was the year 2000, year number 2002.
Mm.
Yeah, either that or here 2003.
Oh, no,
It
Ninja
says
Turtles had a 2000.
so. Outcast might have been smart too. Well, I'm not sure. You get spend some points to get some extra points tonight.
Mhm.
Anyways, that is round four. Have you ever heard of Netflix's Never Have I Ever? I don't believe so. I've heard about that game or whatever. Anyways, the captain of the guard wants us to go on to round five. And that, of course, is Tila. Metal says, even Googling He-Man 2200X, it asked if I meant 2002.
Aw. See, they're not real fans. Google isn't a real fan. It's just an aggregator of Reddit and Wikipedia now.
AJA says it's a 2020 series. Oh, cool. And Outcast says, sorceress. Do you believe this is the sorceress?
I agree.
Well, you definitely conjured up the right answer.
They took away her rainbow colors and every Egyptian had wear.
Well, she's still got a little bit of the various colors.
It looks like sapphire. I think that's the color. What's
Yeah.
that?
Well, they use probably more of the blue. They have the gold there. And actually, back when the 2002 series was out, I ended up doing a drawing combining stuff from this sorceress, the original, and both Tila's, and create. I think I did both Tila's and the original sorceress for a updated version of Shira. I was thinking Shira could be the daughter of Tila and um, Adam, and taking on the
Really?
mantle. Like for the 2002 series, like if it would have continued, but
Oh, I would have never guessed those two getting married and having a kid.
what? Tila and Prince Adam?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
They hint at, well, I guess they hint at her being a little bit more interested in He-Man, but, And they're definitely in the 2002 one, they were a lot more together. And this movie put them, a little bit of love interest. Pilfer
Oh, that's
says,
a spoiler.
oh, yeah, have you seen it yet?
No.
Oh, sorry. Pilfer says, does Man at Arms have a brother named Man at Legs? No. His brother named Fisto.
Oh, arms and fists.
Yeah. Or at least in the 2002 version, Fisto is Man at Arms' brother. Anyways, let's fly out of round 5 and into round 6. Okay. Any idea who this character is?
Yeah, Yeah, I think I know who that is. But I think some people would be confused by this if they weren't well versed in He-Man lore.
Uh, Pilfer says, Fisto. My brother went to jail for that.
Hmm.
And of course, Google again, or YouTube again wants to translate because it's saying orc, but if I go over it, I realize that Outcast has put Orko. And do you believe Outcast is correct?
Yes, I believe this is 2000 X Orko.
You're slightly correct. It is Orko, but from 2002, not 2000X.
I am right. I am right.
There we have it. Orko the Great. Well, let's make
Like
Orko
80s.
disappear and round 7 appear. Now it should maybe get a little harder. Any idea who this might be?
A few names come to mind, but I don't know. I'll probably be wrong.
Well, Outcast says King Randor. Is that who you were thinking? Or are you thinking somebody else?
I like to phone a friend.
Would you like to phone Outcast?
Yeah, yeah. I'll just copy Outcast. It's worked so far.
Well, makes you guys the kings of that round. Because this is King Randor.
Good job. A scepter and a cape. I kind of gave it away. But there's a lot of kinks in Man show, so.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's I'm not sure how to do a segue. Anyways, round 8. I'm not sure whether it'll start getting hard here or not. Do you recognize this character at all?
No. I don't. I'm just gonna grab names from the air. Or copy. I'm just gonna copy.
Well, we are waiting on Outcast, of course. But it looks like Outcast is making a clean sweep today.
Mm-hmm. Anyone
Unless
who would have copied him would have got point.
Unless I somehow stump him on some characters.
Oh, what number is this again?
This is number 8.
Oh yeah, this is the midpoint, so the rest is probably just gonna be missing everything.
Well, since he didn't come up with it super easy, I'm thinking Outcast is having a little bit of a hard time with this one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. This is taking a while.
Unless somehow he's walked away from his computer and didn't tell us.
That's a possibility. Went to go get a drink. A fizzy beverage.
You know, because right now he's not really worried about anybody coming in and getting first place in place of him.
It's a good point.
So he could go and, you know, grab a drink or something. Or he could, you know, just jump up and down and make jumping sounds.
Yeah.
Outcast wants a hint. You gonna spend a point for the hint?
It won't
So
make a
for Pup
difference. No
says,
one's here to.
I like that he had to clarify fizzy beverage.
Hmm. Whoa, you didn't answer it. It just disappeared. The silhouette disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong design. Oh, the points again.
Yeah.
So how
one
many
point.
points is it for a guess again?
Well, if he gets it, and we got Raul here, he's saying King Randor, but he's a bit late on that one, unless he is guessing King Randor for this one. This
Maybe a few minutes
character
behind.
is, I believe, only in the 2002, and he's Mossman's opposite. I think that would be a good hint. Raul says I'm late.
Yep, you got to double speed the stream.
He says Scareglow. Oh no. This is not Scareglow.
Oh,
And it's not Spike
so
Gore.
everyone missed it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It is Evil Seed.
sorry, everyone.
One guess per round, Raul.
Hmm. Maybe this should have been number 15.
Oh no, number 15's harder.
Uh-oh.
So, we've planted seeds of doubt in people. Let's see what'll grow in round 9. Although I think this one's fairly easy when I really think about it. Metal says it gets much harder from here. Any idea who this might be?
I don't have a clue. I don't know. Idea. What about the chat?
Outcast just put in his guess of Web Store.
Oh, that doesn't look like Webster.
No,
Little
not
black
Webster.
kid,
Web
adopted by
Store.
two white people. Nice and stuff. Michael Jackson used to hang out with them.
Wrong character.
Oh.
This is the Webster from, or Web Store from, or it's they're guessing the Web Store from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Not the Arnold wannabe.
Oh, he was cuter than Arnold, though.
I think he was a little younger too when he started, but
Yeah, I used to watch that when I was like 3. I was like, why am I not adopted by white people?
and
Everyone
Raul,
else is having a great time. Webster and Arnold and they're all rich and stuff. I'm in an apartment.
So, do you think Outcast and Raul are correct saying web store? Or do you think
Yeah,
it's somebody
their
else?
guess is as good as mine.
Well, you've definitely spun the right answer. You really
Good job,
stuck
everybody.
it to them.
Maybe one day. Yeah, that's great. Maybe one day you'll be adopted by some people too.
Metal says there are two I would say aren't particularly fair, but they'll see why when they get there.
Hmm.
Yes, and of course this is more the 2002 version of Web Store. I'm pretty sure. Unless it's somebody's
I'm sorry. Every
version.
time I hear that name,
Okay. Well, let's put this guy swing away from round 9 and into round 10. This one's probably fairly easy.
no.
Pilfer Pup says, I plan to get my next iPhone at a web store. So, any thoughts on who this might be?
Uh, I'd just be making up names if I guessed based on the how He-Man names stuff. So I'm not gonna say it. I'll just wait and see if anybody else says it.
Crickets.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Throw out some answers.
Okay, says Cobra Khan. And then Raul says Beastman.
Hmm.
Do you think either of those guys is correct?
Oh, I was gonna say Snakehor.
Snakor?
Yeah, that's how they name characters, and it looks kind of like a snake. So I was gonna say Snakehor.
Okay. Well, you are absolutely wrong, but you're close. It is snake based, but that
Oh man.
almost means there are several snake based characters in He Man. So this is not
Okay.
Beastman, so our rule is wrong. But it is Cobra Khan.
Well, you'll get them next time.
From 2002.
X.
Well, so let's slither out of round 10 and into round 11.
Okay, I think I can get this one. I'm running out of names that I know, so it has to be one of them.
Raul is laughing at something.
Hmm. This seems like a lot of 2000 and X designs.
Yeah, it is. I must admit.
Mhm.
The first couple were the originals, and then uh, I hate to say it, I like the 2002 just a little bit more than the original.
I knew it. Favoritism.
Outcast is saying Beastman.
Hmm. Interesting.
Is Raul going to make a guess?
You might be behind in chat.
Raul says Beastman again. And do you concur? Do you think it's somebody different?
I agree. That's Beastman.
Well,
Answer.
Sorry, you're growing on the wrong thing. This is Mossman.
Everyone was wrong. These designs, these new designs threw everyone off. I'm sorry, everyone. I failed you. Failed you all.
Well, let's see whether 2002 X sounds like something that would be, or 2000X sounds like something would be part of the LGBT community. Says, Pilfer Pop. Raul is crying. So let's take down. Let's get rid of some moss and see what else is growing in round 12. Now, this is one of the ones not Raul, Metal would think is a little unfair. Just because, unfortunately, I had to get a real small image of this and build it up, bring it up, so it doesn't get it quite as good as I would like.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. Any guesses?
Not yet, but hopefully soon. Somehow I'm expecting Beastman again, but I will say this. It's not Beastman.
That was a guess. A free guess. I mean, free hint. That was a hint.
Well, I wouldn't call it a hint so much as a... this is somebody, it's definitely not. Outcast said Beastman. Just after I say that.
I waited a few seconds.
Since I said it's not Beastman and he put it back, unless he wants to double down, I will let him take back that answer and put something else in. He'll have to let me know whether if that's what he's going with or not.
I never watched this show.
Well, I would definitely recommend it. Raul says Ram Man. Pardon?
It gets canceled.
Yeah, but it's good up until it gets canceled. I would definitely highly recommend it.
Then I'll just miss it. I'll be sad.
It's like 39 episodes, but it's really good. Really good storytelling. Frankly, I would have liked them to grab a lot more of even Kevin Smith or the movie more from this one. Okay, so I'm thinking Outcast is sticking with his answer of Beastman. And Outcast Raul said Ram Man. And are you gonna agree with either of them or not guess what?
I'm not gonna guess. I give up. I don't want to be wrong.
Outcast says,
I'm gonna be wrong either way.
Comes back with too bad. Well, too bad. You're wrong. It's raising a stink. It's Stinkor.
Yeah, I was gonna be wrong no matter what. We're all wrong together.
Raul just says, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, round 12 has left a real foul odor and a stink. Let's see whether round 13 leaves a bit of a stink or not.
I'm not catching a break here. I really don't know He-Man stuff.
You knew about the first 5 or 6. All
Yeah,
that
it's
little
like
spiky
that.
aura things were throwing it off, says Outcast. And I think that's what I was counting on a little bit for stink aura. The stink aura throwing it off.
Yep. This looks like a Rancor from Star Wars. I'll make a salad today.
Wow. Cool. This might be the fastest episode yet. we're
Yeah,
we're
nobody
on
showed
round
up.
13 and we're just coming up on not even 8 o'clock yet, but, a couple minutes away.
You guys showed up, so I'm not calling you all nobodies or anything. That was a mistake. I'm just saying
Very few people
there
showed
weren't
up.
a lot of people. Yeah, very few people arrived for the game. I kind of wish there was some, like, there's AI generated videos and stuff, but I've never seen one that can actually make like announcements for you. It's just random stuff. Like you can't make a TV commercial with AI yet unless you actually edit still.
Yeah. Oh, I think I've got Outcasts thoroughly stumped for this one. Nothing from him in the chat yet.
Yep, the Rancor. That's my guess. Skywalker's gonna kill it. And then its handler's gonna cry. My favorite Star Wars.
Return of the Jedi.
Yep. That's my first one. I was like 1 when that movie was released.
I saw that in theaters. But I saw all 3 in theaters. Well, did I? I'm not sure whether I saw 1 in theaters originally. But when they did the
Oh, I thought you saw
remaster,
3 in theaters.
when they did the remastered version, George Lucas put out the remastered version and they were putting them in theaters. I went to see 1 in theater then. So, or, well, technically 6? No. 4.
4. Yes. Episode 4. It's the first movie. Very confusing.
So,
You get used to it.
yeah. So technically I've seen all the movies in the theaters for Star Wars. Okay, Outcast,
Wow.
are you giving up? And Tim last week actually finally got past the 100 mark.
Cool. Just those points. Tim Timothy Tim Timothy Tim Tim Tudu.
The Timotei. Outcast is guessing many faces.
Ooh. Good answer. Good answer.
And is Raul gonna copy Outcast? Or is Raul gonna come up with something else for himself?
We shall see.
Raul is copying and says, man, faces. Do you think they are right?
No, I think it's a Rancor.
Well, this guy does not have many faces. He has one. But he is sort of related. Well, he's not related, but he's part of a group of the guy that we saw before, Cobra Khan. This is Tongue Lasher, part of the Snake Man.
Sorry, everyone. You were all wrong.
They really
Every
got
one
a
of you.
good tongue lashing.
Yeah, this is an exclusive character, right?
No, he was actually in both 2002 and the original, but he was definitely a lot more bulked up for the 2002. All the Snake Men were done a lot differently than before.
Yeah. Technically, they're like lizards since they have arms and legs.
Yeah. Anyways, it's on to yep. Since everybody had a tongue lashing. Let's see whether they will survive their tongue lashings. And this is probably the other one Metal was talking about. Because technically he did not see 15 because I hadn't got it yet. But he knew who I was going for.
Wonder what that could be.
What?
The silhouette.
Oh.
I'm building intrigue.
I'd say, do you have an idea who it might be? But somehow I don't think you do.
Well, I thought I did, and then I was like, no. And then I looked at it again. I was like, yeah, I really don't know.
Is that from the 2002 as well? Yeah, the character I believe was in both, but this is the 2002 version. Unfortunately, I probably should have picked a lot more from the thing. It was just probably easier to get the (2002) versions, except for even He-Man and Skeletor were just as easy to get the 2002. Well, Man at Arms I could have done for the. Raul says Whiplash.
Ooh, that's a guess.
Yes, it is. It is a guess. Whether it's a good guess or not, we'll find out. Outcast says Count. Well, Go, um, Yahoo translates his Count Marzo into Count March. So he says Count
Hmm.
Marzo. So do you think Raul is correct with Whiplash, or do you think Outcast is right with Count Marzo?
I'll say it's Fisto.
You say
Looks like a guy with a big fist.
well, you're counting on the wrong one, but Outcast is counting the right one. This is Count Marzo.
Oh, good job. I had a feeling it was pixel art. It was throwing me off. That's a game sprite.
Yeah, I think it
Oh, yeah,
is.
they have
It was the only version that I could get for him. Again, where I didn't have to do a lot of work, or even I think, you try looking for a lot of this stuff, and they just don't. You think they would have it more, but they don't.
Hmm.
Anyways, we've counted round 14. Now time to count the last round, round 15.
Hmm.
I thought I'd...
Well, silhouette. But I don't know who it is.
No. Oh, Raul puts a clown face up.
Ooh, clown face. This one's taking a while.
Yeah. It's the last ones that, are hard. And then this is, I'd say, probably the hardest of all of them for sure. What,
Hmm.
in some ways it is or it's not. It depends on whether you can figure certain things out. There's definitely a good couple clues in this that can tell you who it is.
If you watch the show, you know.
True.
I never watched the show, so I'm just going by stuff I remember.
Well, like I said, I would seriously suggest watching the 2002. It is really, really good. It's actually on YouTube to watch.
Hmm.
And I think it's a total of 39 episodes. 26 for the first season and 13 for the second.
These are long seasons. I'm used to like 12 episode seasons.
Raul is saying Fisto.
Hey, that's a good guess.
Well, cartoons used to be like 26 episodes. And in fact, He-Man, the original series, was like 50 plus episodes per season.
Wow.
Because
Must have reused a lot of animation.
well, He-Man did the first thing that no other cartoon had done before that point, and I don't. There was a few that did after, but not too many. And that is they put it up for every day of the week. In other words, you got home after school and there was a new episode.
That's a lot of episodes. Takes forever to animate too, so
Yeah, they were,
if
from what I get going crazy. Yeah, although I didn't realize that, but of course, the toys that made us told a little bit about that story.
okay.
I'm not sure whether you ever seen that Netflix series, The Toys That Made Us.
I caught a few like long time ago. I don't have Netflix or any streaming services.
Well, technically I don't at the moment. Right now my one is paused up till the end of the month, and that's Prime.
Oh, I just use Prime for shipping and digital comics. The Kindle. Comixology.
Of course, we're still waiting on Outcast to make a guess. Is that supposed to be a violin playing? I know how you told me the
Yeah,
last one. It
it's a
sounds
scary violin.
sound a little bit like the whales from Star Trek 4.
Strange movie. Like they want to save on the special effects budget, so they just went to New York and filmed stuff.
Although it was supposed to be LA, wasn't it? I forget where it was supposed to be. We have
I don't
Outcast
remember.
saying Decker. Ooh, that is definitely a good guess. Decker is, of course, Man at Arms' mentor, the guy who trained him in the 2002 series. Now, do you think this is Fisto or Decker
Oh no,
or
Decker.
somebody
I
else?
just met her. Uh, well, sounds. It seemed like someone did some deep research, so I'm gonna go with Decker.
Well, you decked the wrong one. This is Asdar. He is a giant that Buzzoff faced in the first season of I think one of the three giants that Buzzoff had to face off against in the first season of the 2002 series. And then, of course, he was part of the Council of Evil formed by Skeletor at the beginning of the second
Wow.
season. End of second season. Beginning of the first.
And that was the last one, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, that was tough. Sorry,
But
everybody.
at least Raul did get 14.
Cool.
Well, not 14 of them, but he got number 14. Although he got 11 answers out of. No, he got 10 answers out of 15.
Oh. What about the other person?
Well, Raul came in a bit late, so Raul got one.
Oh,
He got 2 points
2 points.
for the whole thing. He got second place in round 9, so that gave him 2 more points. Not the lowest score that anybody's had in one particular thing. Last week when Matthew was here, he got an answer for one thing, and he got 1 point.
Oh, that's better than nothing. He's in a building season, rebuilding season.
So let's see. What should we do next week?
About Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, I was gonna take a look, see what we've done this season. And see what type of episodes that we can go for. We haven't done a famous type of animal for a while, I think. We did pigs and horses. We've done dogs, cats.
Birds and birds.
We did birds.
Mice. Rodents.
Did we? I'm not sure whether we did. Yeah, we did famous mice. Episode 47 of last season. How about? I'm not sure. I will.
Fish.
I gotta look into it. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Famous fish.
Gordon's fisherman.
Okay, so suggesting
Fearback.
Hanna-Barbera superheroes.
There's
Maybe
not
in a
that many, are
couple.
there?
I'm not sure. But tentatively, we are going to say famous fish characters from, cartoons, comics, commercials, whatever medium.
Really get a splash out of that one.
So, famous fish next week is the topic. Or maybe I shouldn't even say famous fish, but fish characters. Because maybe they'll be famous, maybe they won't. Depends on how. Or I have to stretch to find them. Or fate. Will Don Knox be included? Oh, yeah, when he was turned into a fish.
Oh, that's true. I thought you were talking about like Hanna-Barbera heroes for a second. He was on Scooby-Doo a few times.
Well, I don't know. Technically, he was turned into a fish. So that character could be included. It depends on what I find when I look it up. Raoul says, famous fried crispy fish. Yummy. Well, I don't know whether they'll be fried and crispy, but...
Yep.
And I'm not sure whether I'm going to... It might be just sea life. I might switch it from sea life to... Or from fish to sea life. In other words, including crabs or lobsters.
Aquatic life.
I'm not sure whether there'll be enough fish or not. I think there might be.
Yeah, silhouettes might be a little too tough. Everything may end up looking the same. So yeah, just aquatic life. Stuff that lives in water. Like Aquaman.
Okay, it says Flipper. I guess Flipper. Raoul says fried knots.
Ew.
So yeah, we're gonna go. Either it's gonna be aquatic life characters or fish characters. Depends on what many quote unquote fish characters I can find.
There's a few movies about.
Yeah, I'm sure there's enough. But then again, say Flipper and Willie are technically not fish.
Yeah, but it's aquatic life.
Yeah, it is aquatic life if we go with that, but I'm just saying if we go with fish.
Yeah, that'll be tougher. Actually, it depends. It'll narrow it down if it's fish.
Yeah. But say, if you got Dory, and you have Nemo, even
Or
Nemo's dad, and you have Charlie Tuna, they all look fairly distinct.
that's true. That's true.
Uh, Sharks would be considered in fish too, so like there's enough. I'm not sure whether there's enough or not. Like I said, I want to look into it, but it's one of the two. It's going to be fish or aquatic. I might expand it to beyond the just fish. Raul says the Meg.
Ooh, Marcus Miller. He worked on that book.
Yeah. So, anything you would like to promote, Alpha?
Well, I know that they're doing the Drawn and Quartered tonight, the fan edition,
And what are
they
they
have
doing?
Solarian Sun Volume 5 by Andrew Fleming. They're gonna advertise this book. They're gonna draw stuff from Solarian Sun.
Okay. Okay, says, okay. I guess the Kraken. Oh, you're just cracking me up, Outcast.
Ooh, it's a joke.
And Metal, are you still here? If so, maybe like to get together with you for a few minutes or so if you are available. And I'll thank Alpha for coming on and being my co-host as usual. And I'll thank everybody in the chat for coming by. It was great having you all here. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Had a great and wonderful day, night, whatever it might be for you. Love you all. God bless.
God bless.
Who's that shape on the screen?